What's up, guys? Your boy TGK, and today I want to talk about Certified Lover Boy. So Drake just dropped, right? Damn, that Drake just dropped. And I just want to give you my top 5 songs from that album, and then also talk about the album itself. So let's get straight into the top 5 records. My top 5 records for Certified Lover Boy are as follows, and they're in no order. In Too Deep, featuring Future, that shit was hard. Fair Trade with Travis Scott, that shit was hard. TSU, Fuego, just fire emojis, right? 7 a.m. on Bridal Path, man, that I'll get to it. I'll talk about it in a bit. And No Friends in the Industry. Those are my top 5 records of this album. So let me get straight into like the songs themselves. So In Too Deep with Future, the beat by itself is just is real dope. It's real hard. I mean, it's like you put that shit on, and regardless of where you at, it's a dope ass vibe, man. It's a solid record. A lot of this album is solid Drake, right? It's the Drake that we've come to know the last 5 to 6 years. In Too Deep was just another extension of that collaboration between him and Future, and they have really good chemistry. They've always had good chemistry, and now it's just maturing into these future albums and these future, collaborations that they do have. Now, as far as Fair Trade with Travis Scott, to me personally, I'm gonna get back to this, but I think Fair Trade is the hit of the album. I think this is the hit that's gonna have the staying power of, say, God's Plan or some shit like that, right? I think it has a really, all right, not on God's Plan's level, excuse me, but it has a really good opportunity to be a good top 10 hit. TSU is real dope. I know everybody in Dallas, I know all the females, they're gonna go crazy when they hear that one bar, when they talk about all the girls in Dallas. I already know it, I already see it coming, and I understand, because Dallas, we just need attention sometimes. But that song right there is dope as hell. 7 a.m. on Bridal Path, I just love the execution of Kanye in here. I'm all for Kanye slander, so Drake really exposed this dude in that one bar when he goes, tell your driver what do you say? Tell your driver to send you to that destination and stop posting shit out of desperation. I forgot how the shit went bar for bar, but goddamn, not just that bar, but everything that he said on that record was just well done, well executed, bar for bar. Drake was spinning some shit, and 7 a.m. on Bridal Path just showed the difference in talents when it comes to Kanye and Drake. Kanye ain't touching him bar for bar, and to basically expose Kanye's insecurities on that song was pretty wild. No Friends in the Industry reminded me of Energy in a way. I really like the energy that Drake brought on this record. No Friends in the Industry just, reminds me of Energy, and just, it was a dope record. Now, as far as like the overall album, I had high expectations, unfortunately. I came into this thinking it's going to be like a 9 out of 10, and I kind of left feeling like a 7 out of 10. I had to hear it through my Sony earbuds, and I had to go in my car to listen to it a second time because I wanted to get a different vibe for it as well, because my car really simulates a club vibe. And so after hearing it both times, I was able to leave knowing that songs like Way Too Sexy and Girls, what a Girl Love Girls, or the Girls record with Lil Baby, and then also the record with Lil Wayne and Ross, and all these other records that he has. I get it. People are gonna say Way Too Sexy is the hit. I don't think Way Too Sexy is a hit. And as far as the other songs that are concerned on this album, I just don't know if they have staying power. Like, I don't know. Like, Poppy's Home is dope. Champagne Poetry is dope. Girls Want Girls, it's alright. In the Bible is dope. Like, that was almost hit my top 5. But Fair Trade to me, I know I'm rambling, but Fair Trade to me is the song that should be the main hit of this album so far. Now, in addition to that, right, we have songs like Pipe Down, which I fuck with, Knife Talk with 21 Savage and Project Pat. If you don't know Project Pat, basically you need to do your hip-hop history. Come on now, do better than that. Race My Mind, Fountains, Get Along Better with Ty Dolla $ign, You Only Live Twice, the track with Kid Cudi, Fucking Fans and Remorse. Again, a lot of these songs they're good, they're solid. I'm not mad at any of this shit. It's just I left Scorpion with one of those vibes where it's like, God damn, that is such an amazing album, right? Scorpion has Survival, Nonstop, God's Plan, I'm Upset, Mob Ties, Can't Take a Joke, What else? It had Summer Games, Jaded, That's How You Feel, Blue Tint, motherfucking Finesse, Nice for What. March 14th. It had, man, Scorpion was amazing. And I know I needed to adjust my expectations of this record because of the title of the album being Certified Lover Boy. And I don't know if I did a good enough job of adjusting my expectations. But I did leave this album a little bit underwhelmed with just the overall performance of the album. A lot of the songs basically turned into two songs. Halfway through a song, the beat completely changed and it was a whole different song. So I feel like we got more than 21 songs. I feel like we got 29 to 32 songs, and it's hard to really kind of get a feel for something where you have so many beats and so many changes in direction of one song in particular that it is hard to get some consistency from what you're reviewing. And I know over time I'm pretty sure I'm going to ease up on how critically I'm looking at this album, but I don't think I'm that critical on it. It's just I feel like I don't know what song I could go back and play over and over like I did with Scorpion. Now, to me the three songs that I feel are the actual hits of this album are Fair Trade, TSU, and In Too Deep. I think in that order, those are the songs of this album, like the hits of the album. And I know people may say, nah, Way Too Sexy is fire. Of course, that one's more shit. How would I put it? That one's just kind of like outside somewhat of the box of Drake. But that beat hit so badass that I know in the club they're gonna eat that shit up. I don't know, man. And the Bible is dope too. Girls Want Girls. I don't know if that's gonna be hit, but I just have a hard time with this album because I don't know, man. And I hope I'm not alone in this assessment because I don't know. I'm really stuck and I'm having a hard time trying to give you my actual opinion of this fucking album because it is fairly fresh. I should probably give it another week to review it, but I think right off the top, you shouldn't have to think about an album so much whether it's good or bad, or if you know it's gonna have replay value. And I knew right off the top that Scorpion had replay value. Right now with Certified Lover Boy, I don't know that that's the case. And I don't know if I'm being a little too critical. But to end it off, those top 5 records, my favorite ones. But I think the hits of this album is definitely Fair Trade, TSU, and In Too Deep. And I saw the video of the Way Too Sexy, and I thought it was cool, but I don't think it's going to have any staying power. I didn't really like the song to begin with. I feel like Drake needs to try something different sometimes, man. I think we've gotten the same Drake for the last 6-7 years. If he just kind of opens up his horizons, you know, for example, that Rage track that he did with Trippie Redd, that was pretty dope. The Betrayal, that was dope. That was different for Drake, and he was able to do well on that kind of beat. That's something different, man. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I alone in this assessment? What do y'all think? Do y'all agree with it? Do y'all think it was better than I'm rating it from a 7 out of 10? Do you think it's higher than that? Or do you think it's actually worse? Or do you even think this damn album is trash? Y'all let me know, man. Tell me what you think about my top 3 records as far as the hits are concerned. And then also tell me your top 5 records of this album. I think my actual favorite record is definitely 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. Anyways, it's been your boy TGK, guys, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.